going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the RAD cast. My name is Nicki Dimalanta. Everybody calls me, my friends call me Rogue Leader.
And I'm Nicki Dimalanta, and everybody calls me Dimmy.
Sorry for the absence for the past week. I can't remember why we didn't go on last week. I think it was something happening. I don't know. But happy Thanksgiving.
What was last week?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I feel like there was something.
Something happened. Oh, you were really busy with work. You were covering for somebody.
Yeah,
and we just
true.
couldn't get an episode shot.
Yeah. It was the whole week. I was just like, I don't know that I want to. Yeah. It was a busy week, inside and outside of work.
Well,
so it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's just not. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, both of us were busy last week. I think this last couple of weeks, like the part-time editing job I have, they're like, here's all of our videos. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind more work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just a busy week, and we were like, you know what? Whatever.
We can't. Yeah, we just can't.
It is.
We just don't have time.
But it's Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
If you celebrate it.
Yeah. If you don't.
If you don't, have a week. So, you know.
Have a week to yourself.
Because if you get the day off and whatever, that's cool too.
Yeah.
That is just a free day then.
What was that one meme you showed me? It was you spend all week prepping and 4 hours cooking all day.
3 days of cooking so that your kid can just eat a dinner roll.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I don't know. She's been getting better.
She's been getting better about it, and I think she really likes like chicken. I think, did she have turkey last year? I can't remember if she had turkey last year. She likes mashed potatoes.
I do not remember. We got a lot of things we're planning on making for Thanksgiving. We're keeping it nice and low key this year. We're just going to my parents.
Yeah, just like the 5 of us?
You, me,
6 of us.
Daughter, my mom, my dad, and my grandpa. So it's gonna be nice and small, low key. I'm planning on making a couple things. God willing, everything happens because as you know, it would happen. Of course, there's a cold going through our house.
Fall crud.
So, you know, the fall funk, as the pediatrician called it. And it's not exclusive to kids. It just happens. Kids just happen to be germ factories, but you know, it's just the fall funk that affects everybody around this time of year. And little one has it. This guy over here got it, of course.
Yep.
I don't know. Hoping I don't wake up tomorrow morning with
you're the only one
pissed.
You're the only one in this house that got a flu shot. I didn't get one, and our daughter didn't get one.
Well, take care of that shit. It's not my fault. I took care of myself. I'm an adult. All I gotta do is go to Publix, my friend.
We still gotta get our COVID boosters.
Yeah, that I do want to do. But yeah. So I'm just terrified that with any combination of us is still going to be like not in a condition to see people by Thursday, and I just don't want this.
I'm sure it'll pass really quickly.
Worst case scenario, maybe we can bump it to Friday.
Yeah, because
we can have a Black Friday Thanksgiving.
I think yesterday was like the worst it was for me.
I don't know. I need you to shape up or ship out. You know, I just need you to fucking stop it. God,
I'm trying. Well, you know, if kids were like, "Oh no, baby, don't get in my face, don't get in my face," and of course,
well, she's just very lovable and she's very snuggable.
She's very affectionate,
and she's just like coughing up a lung, and they're just like, "Hey, daddy, let me get in your face so I can cough right into your mouth and eyes."
That's how I caught it last time. You know, we try the whole wearing masks inside the house thing, and sometimes it just doesn't matter. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I was also not sleeping, but I was lying down on the couch earlier today, and she was sitting like on the arm of the couch, kind of above me.
Just
achoo.
Were you wearing your mask?
Yeah,
but it's probably not going to matter.
I don't think I was wearing my glasses, so my eyes were right there.
Oh boy,
you know. So
I'm sure everything will be fine.
I'm hoping it. I don't know. I'm just hoping that everything is okay by Thursday, and if it's not, then maybe it'll be okay by Friday. I mean, we could just push everything back a day and have a non-traditional Black Friday Thanksgiving.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
I am riddled with anxiety every day of my life. So this is no different for me than any other day. I'm always like this. But yeah.
Need some weed.
You know, I'm saying.
Wait, it's medical, right? We're closer to recreational.
I'm just saying. I would love a day where I could just actually relax. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a nice change. You know how recently we were talking about what does your me time look like? My me time looks like not having a thought in my fucking dome. Like I would love to just sit in a bath,
stare at a candle,
or sit on the I almost said sit on the candle because you just said it. Sit in the bath, sit on the couch, and just crickets in my brain. I would love to just stop my head for a second.
We also get to take care of our water heater for some reason.
I mean, it's not like it's broken.
Yeah, I know, but it's not producing as much hot water as we
it's
like.
Weird.
It's dumb.
I don't know what's going on.
Homeownership is great. But Thanksgiving.
Yeah, a lot to be thankful for as we complain about shit. You know, we are lucky.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, listen, inflation is a thing right now.
Oh yeah.
And I bought about what feels like $300 worth of fancy cheese.
Oh yeah, because you're trying this.
I'm making baked mac and cheese that the guy whose recipe I found on TikTok, he's like, "Yo, we're using 5 cheeses," and I'm like, "You son of a bitch, I'm down."
You had me at cheese.
You had me at cheese. You reeled me in at 5. So
if you didn't get me at cheese, you got me at 5.
So I'm doing that, and then I found this mashed potato recipe. That the girl was like, we're going to use Pecorino Romano. And that seems to be like every white suburban mom's favorite cheese ever. So I got some of that. I got some other cheese like Fontina cheese and whatever. And I got all this cheese in my refrigerator. And nobody better be sick enough to where I can't use it. So I also have like 5 pounds of potatoes, a shitload of macaroni, elbows, because that's like traditional, right? And then I'm making brie bites.
Oh, yeah.
You know, raspberry preserves and brie bites. And we got a whole bunch of other shit on the menu.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to leftovers because I love Thanksgiving because it means that I am guaranteed to not have to cook for at least a couple days.
Yeah.
You know?
Always have leftovers. So besides turkey, because you got to have, it's not Thanksgiving without turkey. What are your top 3 must-haves for Thanksgiving dinner?
Okay. We have always had very traditional Thanksgiving dinners. So besides turkey, you know, I do like stuffing. Does gravy count as its own thing?
No, that goes along with the turkey and the mashed potatoes.
So that's like
because you make it out of the turkey, whatever.
It's just assumed that it's there.
Yeah,
so we're not going to count it as it's not a dish, even though I would drink it if I could. But I would just... But a straw, like a boba straw, like the big boy ones, like just, you know,
with the fat floating around in it.
Yeah.
Like Friends.
You're gonna drink the fat. Yeah, no. I love stuffing. I'm never gonna make it from scratch. So if you want that,
I have no problem with box stuffing.
I have no problem with it either. I know there's a lot of people that are on TikTok like flexing their dicks. Like, if you get invited to this box, you're not invited. I don't care.
Who's got the time?
Who's got the time? And if I did, I probably wouldn't use it to make that.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever. If you want to die on that hill and you want to flex there and knock yourself out.
Spend half your time making your stuffing and not worrying about it.
No
other
thanks.
Things.
There's a lot of shit to do. And I don't need to impress people by making my own stuff. I
made it from scratch.
I staled my own bread and I cut it all up. Good for you. I like stuffing. My mom has been making this like cornbread.
Oh yeah, that's been good
lately. That's been like real good. It's like sweet. It's really good. It's I wouldn't consider it to be a casserole, but it's like a cornbread thing. It's really good. I'm not a cranberry sauce fan.
Really?
Nope, not at all. Disgusting. Get it away from me. Especially the Ocean Spray one out of the can, and it's got like the ridges in it.
Yeah, you chop it.
So gross.
I can't remember who made it from scratch when I was growing up. I think somebody made it from scratch.
Even if it's from scratch, don't want it.
Pretty good.
I don't want anything that has a jelly-like consistency. Gag fest. But which is funny that I will make like brie bites because I don't know, preserves are different than jelly. Jelly, disgusting. Like, you would never have seen me in my childhood, not a day in my childhood or adulthood have I ever eaten peanut butter and jelly, because that's gross.
PBAJ?
A PBAJ, as our friend Chris would call it, which is what a normal, well-adjusted human adult would call it.
PBAJ, right?
PBAJ. Oh, I love this. I love that man so much.
We made our daughter peanut butter and jelly and honey.
And honey.
Sandwich.
PBAJH. PBAJAH. The A stands for and. Wow, that
Put it down in the comments. How do you abbreviate peanut butter and jelly?
PB and J.
PB and J.
Oh, anyways, jelly's gross. And anything that has that gelatin like consistency, jelly,
gelatin,
disgusting.
tofu. I know you don't like tofu.
Tofu has a different jiggliness, but still no, hard no. Tofu also smells disgusting, in my opinion. I think
straight
tofu,
out of the package, yeah.
Yes. I think tofu, unless I'm getting the wrong kind of tofu, but the tofu that I've gotten at the store, the 1 or 2 times I've tried, because I gave it an honest try, straight out of the package, in my opinion, it smelled like, you know how they say scent is the strongest sense tied to memory?
Yeah.
I opened the package of tofu, big whiff. I'm immediately transported back to junior high anatomy and physiology. And I have a preserved human organ in front of me. It smelled like that, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wired weird. Maybe I was having a stroke. I don't know. But that tofu smelled just like that preserved heart, or that preserved whatever organ I was dissecting at the time.
You're dissecting human organs? Not animal organs?
Like both. Well, no, we
never got any human things in.
I think well, you know what? I don't think we dissected human stuff. We just looked at human stuff. We dissected animal stuff. Like I remember looking at a human uterus one time.
Oh, wow.
But we dissected like cow eyes.
Yeah, cow eyes.
And shit like that.
Frogs, cow heart.
I feel like when we were in like 6th grade, it was like,
I never took anatomy, but I was a teacher's assistant for our anatomy teacher. So I got to prep all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that preserved organ smell, I don't know if it was formaldehyde specifically, that just preserved. I can't like, it's hard to like
I know
imagine what it
smells
like. You can like,
I can remember
you can
what it smells
picture visual things in your head, but you can't, it's hard to imagine a smell. But when you smell it, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
But when I open that package of tofu, I'm like, it smells like organs. Preserved organs.
Preserved organs.
Can't do it. And also the consistency is gross. Don't like it. So cranberry sauce, disgusting. Also, I don't want fruit with my meat. Turkey and fruit, gross. I mean, maybe if you put like a pineapple on a glazed ham. Maybe. We've never really did the ham growing up.
That was more Christmas.
However,
Thanksgiving
I wouldn't mind it at a Thanksgiving table as well.
Yeah, it's weird to have ham because that's more of a Christmas thing. So
I think I don't think it's uncommon for Thanksgiving.
It's not, but like we always did it for
seems
Christmas.
to be a Christmassy thing too.
Yeah, we had huge. Like you've been to one of my family's holiday functions. One or two. We had several.
Look, we just started dating last month.
Together, 15 years? So I'm surprised if you haven't been to one.
You know how my family did it that one time? Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's a must.
Because you drown them in gravy.
Yeah.
Good to go.
It's like along with your turkey, you need 3 sides. Like your must-have sides.
Stuffing. I guess mashed potatoes. A good macaroni and cheese would be good.
That's a good one too.
A good one. And then probably some sort of like, I don't know, like we've never done green bean casseroles and stuff like that. I know they're really popular.
Yeah. I never really liked them.
We didn't have them. I don't think my parents like green beans very much.
Especially your dad.
Well, my dad doesn't like a lot of things.
Very picky eater.
But if there was like a broccoli cheese kind of thing, yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Great. A big part of our Thanksgiving, I feel, was always appetizers.
Oh, yeah.
We always have a lot of appetizers to the point where it's like, I'm not even hungry by dinner time. So,
yeah,
you know, there was always like meats and cheeses and dips and stuff like that and vegetables.
Yeah, I'm good.
And yeah, What about you?
Obviously mashed potatoes, stuffing, and then probably like again, your had very traditional like American. Like we had like bulgogi and pancit and rice. So like my plate always had turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, pancit, and lumpia or two.
Yeah.
So that's what my plate looked like.
Lumpia would probably be a must-have.
Yeah.
You know, we just had some tonight.
Oh yeah,
actually,
that's good.
But if you don't know what lumpia is, it's like a Filipino egg spring roll.
Yeah.
I would say it's closer to a spring roll than an egg roll.
Yeah, that's right. Because egg rolls are different wrapping.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
But like you do it different than I do because like we have all the sides and things like I'm gonna eat from this. You are one of the heathens.
Not every time, but a lot of
that's just like time. Here's all my food, and you sort of like KFC like
mashed potato
bowl it up.
Okay,
like what?
Hear me out.
I want to taste each flavor by itself.
I'm not for. I don't need to have my food not touching. The more flavor, the better. Andrew tells me sometimes that I use too much seasoning in my food.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Well, that's because I hold back a lot of the time. I like to experience a lot of tastes, and so I'll cut up my turkey. Not every time. Do I do it every time? I don't do it at your parents' house, because I don't want them to look at me weird. But but also, I'm not going to mix.
I think we're beyond that point where it's like
they'd probably be like, "What are you doing?" and then just move on with their day.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't do that to pancit, and I also wouldn't do that. I would only do that with traditional Thanksgiving items, not with things that are non-traditional for But I would take like turkey and cut it up. You got your mashed tater bites. And then you got your stuffing, and then maybe you got some corn. I don't fucking know. And then you got your gravy, and you just really heavy hand that gravy.
Heavy hand the gravy every year.
A little for the plate, a little for me, and then you just take your fork and you just mix it all together into like a KFC mashed potato bowl. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff. And my dad is the kind of person who's like, I like to have my food separately.
I'm surprised we haven't bought him one of those kitty like with the compartments.
It's funny. I did just see a TikTok where some guy, they got him what looked like an appetizer platter where there was like a circle in the middle and then little compartments all around it, almost like where you'd have like vegetables and then like a ranch in the middle. And he ate his Thanksgiving dinner out of that. And I was like, wow.
That's genius.
For a split second, I thought about sending it to my mom. Like, should I get this for dad? But he is very much like, I don't really like my things to touch. I don't mix my food so much, only certain things. And then I'm over here like, pass the gravy. And then if there's
more gravy,
if there's rolls or something, you just sop up the rest of the gravy, you scrape up whatever mashed potatoes are still stuck to your fucking plate.
Yeah. So you said that like you guys did like appetizers. Like when did you usually start eating? I'm asking you like I don't know. Like I haven't been to holidays at your house and vice versa. But like for the viewers,
I mean, I feel like it's not.
What does a Thanksgiving day look like in your family's household?
We always watch the parade. Except for maybe for a couple of years in my teenage years. The days when you just had nothing fucking better to do with your time and slept till 11:30 every morning.
I wish.
Those days are behind us.
Yeah.
But
way behind us.
Those days when you'd wake up at like noon and be like, oh, I'm so tired still. Yeah, no.
Should I wake up?
There was a couple of years in my teenage years that was the case, and I'd be like, hey mom, is the parade still on? She's like, it's been over for 3 hours. But normally it's you throw the parade on, you marvel at some act, you make fun of others, and
hopefully BTS is there this year.
We can only hope. You feel me, Army?
Thank you, Army.
We can only hope.
That episode's coming next week.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about K-pop. But throw on the parade, make fun of people on it sometimes if they bring it on themselves. my mom's making turkey and whatever. I'm probably helping make sides or whatever. And because, the Thanksgiving landscape is different when you're an adult.
Yeah.
So like this Thanksgiving, I'm going to, God willing, everybody's not sick, but I plan on going over there in the morning, throwing on the parade with my mom. We're going to be cooking all day together. She's got things she's making. I got the things I'm making. My dad was never really a big football guy when I was growing up. He'll throw on the game now, but football was not really like Thanksgiving Day football was never really a thing in our household. We would tend to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade, and then afterward, there was usually a very funny dog show that we would always watch. Oh, yeah, I forget what the letters are. It's not ASPCA. I feel like that.
It's like the National Dog Show?
Maybe.
It might be.
I don't know what the letters are.
Is that the same? I can't. Somebody put in the comments.
I don't know what the letters are, but... Oh, wait, no. Puppy Bowl is for Super Bowl. Yeah. No, but oh my God. Is that always like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
It still works.
Smoke detector's just hanging by a thread.
It's attached. It still works.
Just changed the battery, so I'm guessing it's juiced up. Yeah. But yeah, we would always watch the parade, and then there was a dog show, and I would always do like stupid voices for the dogs. My parents love it. Probably do it again this year. But yeah, just cooking all day. Usually, I feel like it's not out of the ordinary to have Thanksgiving dinner earlier than you would a regular dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, we would probably have Thanksgiving dinner probably around like 2 or 3.
Same for us.
Because you eat a lot that day. It's a day of gratefulness and gluttony. And, you eat early, and then if you later on, when it gets close to normal dinner time, there's going to be food. So, you just kind of have your big dinner, and then after that, we just kind of sit around on the couch, clean up, sit around on the couch, maybe throw on a Christmas movie because now we're heading into Christmas territory. Hang around for a little bit, chit chat, blah, blah, blah. And then it's time for dessert and coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Which, thinking back, that was always a thing with family dinners growing up. Family and friend dinners. Like.
But when you had company over, they'd clear the table and then do. Yeah, I noticed that always at like gatherings at your parents' house.
Well, it was always like going over to my grandparents' house, because we would go to my grandparents' house for family dinners all the time growing up, and it was always like eat dinner, clean up dinner, chill out for a little bit, and then come back for coffee and dessert. And thinking back, I'm like, why were they drinking coffee at night? And it would always be like, do you want decaf? As if caffeinated was the default. Yeah. Why are we? I just thinking back, I'm like, that's wild that people are drinking coffee at like 7 p.m. I don't know. I just think that's weird looking back on it now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, after dinner, it would be coffee or desserts. Tea and desserts. And my mom is a much better baker than I am. So she's, I usually don't partake in making desserts unless it comes in a box. So too much measuring, too much precision.
Yeah.
So, and then you eat that until you hate yourself, and then you clean it up, and then you promise that you'll watch what you eat tomorrow.
And just eat the rest of the leftovers the rest of the week. That's all you do.
Exactly. Yeah. Look forward to not having to make dinner for the next couple of days at least.
Yeah. It was pretty similar to us. But like, I know like for Thanksgiving at your house, you had all the food on the table, family style, right?
Yeah.
I think at ours, we'd have it on the counter.
You tend to have more people than we do.
So we went down the line, and like there was clean up your own dish, but like the food stayed out all day long because if we weren't watching the parade or we were sitting down and eating, we were watching the games.
Yeah.
There's 2 games on Thursday, so on Thanksgiving. So we'd watch that. And then if you were hungry, you got more.
Yeah.
So I growing up, I had like 4 plates.
The 3 F's.
Family, food, and football.
Yeah. We only had 2 F's.
Family, food.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't do football so much. Yeah. And then you also have a staple.
Oh, yes. It is not Thanksgiving until I have my turkey sandwich. That has been always a thing growing up.
The post dinner. So like, because like we'd have desserts would be the same thing. They'd be out on the counter. So if like after you're done eating, you want to grab a slice of pie while you watch the game, go get a slice of pie. Knock yourself out.
And then it was like I think the one big event always, because we always play like family games and stuff after the games were done. But like at the end of the night, it's like, all right, who's ready for sandwiches?
So random.
I don't know how it got started. I don't know who started it, but every year.
Popular.
So popular.
That was you. That's not me.
No, it's Discord.
Oh, so popular.
I don't partake in Discord as much anymore. But anyways, but like, I don't know who started it, but like every year it's like, who's making the sandwiches this year?
Oh yeah, it is right. Somebody
would be in charge of making the sandwiches. Oh. And it was like a station.
Did some people make better sandwiches than others? Who always made the best sandwiches?
Uncle Danny made the best sandwiches.
I could see that.
Yeah, I remember very specifically that Uncle Danny always made the best sandwiches.
Who made the worst sandwiches?
I don't know if there's any. You can't really make a bad turkey sandwich.
Careful. If your mom's listening, she might tell them.
I do remember one year, it's still a thing with my family. My cousin made the mashed potatoes.
Which one? Which cousin? You can code word it to me if you want to. What does the name start with?
The youngest one.
E.
No, N.
Oh, forgot. Yeah.
So he made the mashed potatoes one year because it was the year when we all got old enough to help cook.
Yeah.
And I think all of us like, all right, all the cousins are gonna like make a dish or something or try to help with a dish.
Sure.
And that year he made the mashed potatoes and put way too much salt in it.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
So there's always something that happens in like a family get together or something that one of us does, and it's something embarrassing, and we'll constantly bring it up every year just to poke fun because that's the kind of family we were. So it's like, hey, did he make the mashed potatoes this year? It's like, oh boy, stay away from him.
Pass the salt.
Yeah. Go get your water because it's gonna be really salty.
Good Lord. Yeah, but watch what you do because it's going to come back to haunt you probably.
But I think we're getting to that age where like we've all had kids and like we're starting to split off into our own.
Well, yeah, all of you guys that were the kids now all have your own families and kids.
Yeah, like we went to one and it was like, whoa, there's a lot of people. So I think we're all starting to like branch out and like we have our own little pockets and stuff. Well, we'll get back together every once in a while to have like one big family Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. But it's been a while since we've done that.
Like everybody.
Yeah, I feel like everybody.
I feel like the last time we had the biggest family get together on your side was last May.
Yeah,
but that wasn't even like everybody. I mean, it was a lot.
It was a lot of people, but like,
there probably was some people that
2 or 3 people missing.
Yeah, and that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot of people.
Ooh, a lot of kids.
A lot of kids.
A lot of kids.
People.
Yeah.
A lot of noise.
Yeah. I'm like looking at that. I'm like, God, were we like that when we were that age?
Absolutely. I'm sure you were.
Probably sure we were. We got into a lot of shenanigans when we were that age. 6
boys, all in the same age range. Ugh.
Yeah.
No thanks.
It was all of us. I think 5 of us were within 2 to 3 years of each other. Then our oldest cousin was like 4 years older than the next person. So it's like he was the leader. Got us in all sorts of trouble. Yeah. All
thinking about it.
Boys. Like that's
no thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks.
So I'm kind of glad we have a girl. And not that it's she can be rambunctious, but like
she can be rambunctious and loud, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But, there's something about
she's not an A-type boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, an A-type personality boy.
Yeah.
Which yeah. They can be rambunctious and loud. And boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, there weren't really it sucks because like I don't have that many cousins, but I don't have a single cousin that ever lived in the same state as me. So that always sucked.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your other cousins lived overseas at one point too.
Oh my, my girl cousin, she lives over on the other coast. My 2 boy cousins, they were all around the world, you know, military brats. Mm-hmm. First of all, I hate that term. Yeah. Military brat. I hate it. It's so stupid. But children of military people. And then I think I only have 3 first cousins. Mm-hmm. And then every other cousin is just kind of like New York, Georgia, you know, Maryland sometimes. But like just kind of spread out. But yeah, it just kind of sucked because I never you had like a trillion cousins.
Yeah, it was me and my brothers and then my 3 other cousins that we grew up together. We all lived in California at one point. They all lived in Washington State. We got separated when we moved down to Arizona. They came down to Florida first.
Yeah.
And then a year after we lived in Arizona, we ended up moving down here and then we stayed. So it was just all 6 of us. Mm-hmm. And then we also have cousins on the West Coast. I think there's like 3, 4 other cousins, and then there's second cousins, like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have.
Remember when we got married? It was like, hey, you got to invite this cousin. It's like, I don't even know who that is. Never even met them.
Yeah.
The joy of wedding planning. Yeah. Got to invite people that you never even fucking met, just to make them happy, because they've never talked to you before in your life, but now they're going to be mad if they don't come to see you. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert?
Favorite Thanksgiving dessert? Ooh, either apple or pumpkin pie.
I didn't know you like pumpkin pie.
I really like pumpkin pie.
Since when?
Since always.
Okay. I guess I believe you.
I prefer apple over pumpkin, but yeah, I can go for pumpkin on Thanksgiving.
I'll eat apple pie. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big pie person.
You like everything but the apples.
I don't like big chunks of apple in my apple pie. It's gross. They're kind of jiggly. That's
the best part.
No, it's not. The crust is the best part. If it's good.
Well,
crust.
yeah. Oh, the crumbly one. That's the best.
The Dutch apple pie.
The Dutch apple pie. That's the best.
Yeah. I don't know. If I were to like make my own apple pie and customize it for me,
you'd cut it really small.
I feel like I'd cut the apples really small. When people take the apples and it's like a wedge of apple, gross.
Ooh, that's so good though.
No.
What's wrong with you?
I want to eat hot, wet, jiggly apple slices.
Yes, it's America.
Gross. No thanks.
With some vanilla ice cream on the side.
I don't think I've ever had ice cream with apple pie.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh.
I think I would cut my apples into very small pieces. Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Oh, I gotta get a big chunk of apple with the cinnamon on it.
But if I were to have a piece of apple pie, yeah, I'm eating everything but the apple slices. Sue me. What are you gonna do about it? Put me in jail?
That's not American. Get her.
Like I said, not a big pie person, but I can do a pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, I'm not
brownies.
gonna make it.
I mean, do you usually have brownies on Thanksgiving? I'm all about pie for dessert, especially on the holidays.
Around the holidays, my mom goes. Historically, has always gone on a cookie rampage.
Oh yes. Oh God.
And she makes a wide array of your run of the mill chocolate chips, sugars.
My brother continually asks, "Is your mom making?" Is your mom making peanut butter fudge this year? Like she always makes peanut butter fudge.
I know that if you even said that anywhere near her, she'll be like, "I will make it for him this year," knowing that he's going to be in town.
Ooh, yes.
I wouldn't be surprised. Because she loves to make people happy with her treats, her bakery treats. She was into
cake pops.
Cake pops. Yeah. Oh, not 1 year. She's made them many years. Yeah. They're just a labor of love.
Oh yeah, they're
kind of time consuming.
Very time consuming. Very love intensive.
Yeah. So that's not an all the time every year thing.
Yeah.
There will be like, a special event coming up. Mommy make cake pops.
Yeah.
You know.
But the peanut butter fudge.
But peanut butter fudge. She makes peanut butter fudge that is to die for. I again eat it until I hate myself, kind of thing. Until I'm like, why?
I'll eat it till I hate myself and then explode. And then eat some more. It's so good.
They go straight to your thighs, and then you explode. Cookies, peanut butter fudge. Mm-hmm. She makes those chocolate crinkles that are very good. Yeah. She makes a dessert bar that I think it has different names depending on who you're talking to, but we call them Hello Dollies. Mm-hmm. It's like a graham cracker crust with like.
I know there's coconut
chocolate chips. Hell yeah. There's graham cracker crust, chocolate chips, condensed milk, something else, and then coconut shavings.
There's a layer of ladyfingers.
Flake coconut, what?
Ladyfingers, beef sauteed with peas and onions.
With peas and onions.
Tastes like feet.
But then there's coconut on top, and then I think you put like more condensed milk on top, and then you break it until it's coconut on top gets like crispy brown, and oh man, it's so good.
Yeah.
But and there's probably other things she makes too.
Yeah.
That I'm forgetting, and sometimes they rotate depending on. It's like I guess I'll make these this year. Yeah. She's not making as many cookies lately because we're trying not to eat like shit pigs all the time. So, but maybe we'll make some fudge knowing that your brother's going to be in town this year. I would just say no more fudge until you move back to the same state as us.
Please.
So, sounds like a you problem. But yeah.
So here's a question. Have you guys ever decorated for Christmas before Thanksgiving? Because I've always...
You say that, and my mom's tree is up at this moment.
Well, like decorate? Because your mom is.
No, I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think she's ever like fully decorated.
It's always been a thing. Like we never really decorate for Christmas until like the day after Thanksgiving. On that Friday is when we start decorating.
No, Christmas is like my mom's all-time favorite holiday, and she like usually goes pretty all out decorating for Christmas, and it's always made for like warm fuzzy Christmas memories. And I always remember playing with certain toys, and I probably shouldn't have played with, but I didn't break them. Yeah. Like she used to have these Christmas bunnies. And they had like their faces were like ceramic, but their bodies weren't. And it was fragile, but I still played with them and I was just careful with them. And I remember one of them was named Flossie or something like that. And I always played with them. And I don't know, that was a warm memory. But I don't know where she got those from. I don't think she still has them. But no, I don't think she ever fully decorated before Thanksgiving. That was, even if she wanted to, Christmas feelings bubbling up, she usually, I think, always waited until after Thanksgiving.
Because there's people, oh my God. I have a couple of friends that are like, hey, already, it's November 2nd, and they already started decorating.
Like, our tree is up.
Our tree is up, but it's not decorated.
And the reason my mom's tree is up is because she and my dad got a brand new Christmas tree this year, and they wanted to make sure there's like 500 bajillion lights on it, and they were like, yo, we bought this tree like a month and a half, 2 months early, a month and a half early. Wouldn't it be dumb if we waited until right before Christmas to put it up and then something's not working and maybe we can't return it?
Yeah.
So they were like, I guess we should put up the tree now. So they put up the tree then, and to make sure all the lights worked and it's beautiful, they all work. And they were like, hey, you want our tree? Since we just got this new one, we're like, yeah, absolutely. It's much better than the one we had.
Yeah.
The other tree we had was... It did its job.
It did its job. Was it our first? It was our first Christmas tree.
Well, our first properly sized.
Properly sized, because we bought it.
Because the one we had before was an apartment one that was like 4 feet tall. Yeah. But yeah, they gave us their previous tree. I would say old, but it's not old.
No,
it's perfectly fine.
Old. Yeah.
It's a perfectly fine Christmas tree, and now it's ours, and we have like a 10-foot, 9 or 10 foot tall Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's tremendous. So that's actually already up.
Thank God for vaulted ceilings.
Yeah. But it's not decorated yet. We'll wait until
because there's so many people that they're like posting on stories like, hey, started decorating. It's like, it's November 2nd. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's a fun time.
I get it. I get it. You love Christmas, but like, let Thanksgiving have its time.
I saw somebody, they took like a November calendar and a December calendar, and they're like, let me show you how this shit works. And they highlighted the entire month of November, except for the 2 or 3 days around Thanksgiving. And all of November just said Christmas. And then those like 3 days around Thanksgiving said Thanksgiving. And then everything in December said Christmas. And I was like, actually, it's kind of accurate, depending on who you're talking to. But I don't feel like I can put up Christmas stuff until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I get it. You put so much effort into putting it up. You'd like to enjoy it for as long as possible. Because I feel like I never really got into like heavily decorating for holidays, because I'm like, what? I get to enjoy it for a month and then I gotta fucking take it all down? Like, I'm just making a problem for myself. I'm making a mess that I'm gonna have to clean up. Like, yes, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy for about a month. Yeah. And then I gotta clean it all up.
That's what's one thing about like Halloween. Like, if you're gonna decorate for Halloween, you better do it October 1st. Yeah,
because it feels like it goes by like
that. Like if you decorate for like maybe a week for Halloween, then then it's gone. It's like,
the other thing is that when I know we're doing what you just said not to do. We're gonna start talking about Christmas a little bit, but like day after Thanksgiving, let's put up Christmas stuff. I don't know about you, but as soon as the end of December hits, maybe even a couple days before the New Year, I want everything Christmas fucking gone.
So that's the thing.
I want to go into the New Year clean.
We always waited till after New Year's Day. So like January 2nd is when we start taking things down.
I kind of would like to, ideally, I'd want Christmas to be packed up out of my sight
by December
before New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Maybe like the 30th.
What a Grinch.
No, I want to go into that New Year clean. You know, I don't want to go into that New Year with work already there for me.
Yeah.
I just want to go into the New Year. Christmas is done by that time, you know? I'd like for it all to be clean, and I want to go into the New Year clean, because that's how everybody, likes to start their year. So fresh, so clean. All my resolutions I'll probably
never do.
Not do, and I'll do for like 2-3 months, but then whatever. But yeah, I like to go into that new year clean. So I like to take things down. Luckily, I don't have, every square inch of the house decorated for Christmas. So it's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah, no.
But I do always want more decorations. See, I'm a paradox. I want more decorations, but I don't feel like taking them out and cleaning them up. So that's why we go to my mom's house. Because she enjoys doing it.
Yeah.
So, she has a winter wonderland.
And we got to start doing because the little one loves Christmas.
She does.
She loves Christmas.
Yeah, she's going to be wild this year. It's going to be a fun Christmas.
Yeah.
And she'll get 2 of them. We're going to your parents' house, and then we're going to go to my parents' house. Yep. 2 Christmases. What about second Christmas? So, yeah. She'll have, she's going to lose her mind this year.
And she's at a great age where she can actually understand and appreciate it. Because last year it's kind of like, okay, yeah, she's opening her
last year she opened up one present and then she played with that, and we were like, you have 50 million other presents.
Yeah, I think she understands the concept of presents.
She understands the concept of presents, and we can use Santa to be like, listen, dog, if you don't, I don't know if Santa's gonna.
Are we gonna do Elf on the Shelf this year?
No. Did you ever do Elf on the Shelf growing up? My parents never did either. That just sounds like more shit for me to have to worry about doing. Like, you go on Pinterest and Instagram and you see all these like cute Princess moms doing it all for the gram. Oh, look at my fucking Elf on the Shelf doing this today. Oh, look at the mess he got into, and he knocked over a mini Christmas tree or some shit. No. That's just homework. That's adult homework.
Adult homework.
No. Because it's kind of like you got to set up the elf while the kid is sleeping so they wake up to see what mischief they got into in the middle of the night.
And if you forget to do it, then it's like, I didn't do anything.
If you forget to do it, you can be like, the elf was tired or whatever. But like, no. If that kid's in bed, I'm on TikTok. I'm clocked out for the day.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving myself homework just so I can put a cute picture on Instagram and get like 5 likes.
It's all about the gram.
I'm good. I don't need that. I'll look at other people's pictures and roll my eyes.
Ugh.
Depending on who it is.
See what Jane did? Ugh.
I don't want to I'm afraid to say a name and then be like, oh shit, I know somebody with that name. But yeah, I'll live vicariously through other people's efforts.
Yeah.
Because no, who's got the time? Just sounds like homework and effort. I gotta research on Pinterest what I can make my elf do. No, I'm good.
Yeah. I am looking forward to all the food.
Yes.
Especially my turkey sandwich.
Oh yeah.
I have to have it. I'll be making it myself this year.
That's why you need to get yourself right.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of fluids.
Been pretty good. Wasn't as bad as last time. Last time it hit pretty hard.
We better be right by Thanksgiving.
It will all turn out fine. It'll be fine. I'm
on high alert here. I don't like
drinking that special like TikTok healthy drink. I think that honestly that's been helping. Oh. A lot of vitamin C.
Then gulp it down, bro.
Gulp it down, baby. Make some more apple and ginger juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lemons, oranges, cinnamon sticks, ginger.
Boil it.
Honey. Boil it up. Shove it down your gullet.
Yeah.
Hope it does something, and hope it's not just a placebo effect.
Even if it is placebo effect,
there's another girl that puts garlic in hers.
And she froze it for the ice cubes. Is that the one?
The ice cube one. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll try it.
Maybe we'll see. Anyways, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode up. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope everybody stays safe, eats a lot of food, and enjoys family and friends if that's it. And if you're working, I know a few people that are working on Thanksgiving. Don't work too hard.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So with that, Nicki Dimalanta, where can they find you online? Dimmy.
Twitter.
Yep.
I guess as long as everyone's like freaking out that it's going to go away.
I think it's going to be gone. If not gone, not even a thing by February.
I really am just getting to the point where I'm like, I just need to delete social media because I feel like half the time I look at it, I'm like, I can't stand this. Like I'm getting annoyed at the fact that every time I look at Twitter, it's like, I guess I'll join Hive. Find me at Hive with the same username. Like every single fucking person, like, me too, I guess. Just in case I wake up and Twitter's gone. I don't care.
I don't think Twitter's going to be around for much longer.
I don't have a
You
hive.
might want to.
I don't fucking care. If Twitter goes away, maybe I'll make one. I don't know. Because everyone's like, for about 5 seconds, people were like, I'm on Mastodon. What? And then all of a sudden it was like, I'm on Hive. And like everybody's doing it, posting a screenshot of their like at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. We'll see. We'll see if Elon drives Twitter into the ground. Anyways, you can find me on Twitter. Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, Twitter and not Twitter, sorry. Instagram.
Hive.
No, Instagram and TikTok at Rogue Leader Drew. I need like 10 more followers on TikTok to get to 10,000.
Word.
Make it happen. It'll probably happen by the time this episode goes up.
You and the Cap'n. Make it happen.
But go ahead and follow me there. If you listen to us on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
Hold on.
God.
Trying
to find how many followers I have.
You need 9 more.
9 more.
If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon, lower right-hand corner. See we do things on the YouTube.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the RADcast. We'll see you guys next time.